If you want to make your pastel portrait look realistic, the secret isn't just the pastel, it's how you layer it. It's also about the material you need. I'll show you how to build a portrait using 6 layers and a bit of classical magic to create soft, glowing skin tones and lifelike results. Here is what I use. And by the way, the links are in the description. The paper is Sennelier Carte. It handles up to 35 layers, it's insane. The pencils are Stabilo Carbothello and the paper towel for gentle erasing. Heads up, this paper hates water. Even a drop will damage it, so keep your hands dry at all times. I based this on a still of Scarlett Johansson in Girl with a Pearl Earring. And here's the final painting. Remember, we don't just copy, we interpret. That's where your style comes in. By the way, for those of you who are new to this channel, my name is Uri and I'm a professional artist and a teacher for over 20 years now. Okay, let's break it down step by step. These are 6 main layers. The basic drawing, the monochromatic layer, green layer, the dead color layer, the developed color, and the final finish. Now the first 3 are your foundation. The last 3 are the progression towards the final painting. Now let's start with step number 1, drawing the base. Now take your time here, measure, check proportions and block in the big shapes. It doesn't need to be 100% accurate, but you want to be close. As we go along, we'll correct things, and that's totally normal. When you're done with the drawing, step back, look at it from a distance, adjust anything that feels off. At this stage, you can still erase using a paper towel. Later, we'll just paint over any mistake we have made. Step number 2 is the monochromatic layer, the values. If you're not familiar with values, don't worry, I've got you covered. I have a video for you on my channel all about that. This stage is about creating a full grayscale version of the painting. I recommend desaturating your reference photo and looking at it in black and white to help you see the values clearly. Use these 4 gray pencils, each one a different shade, and build the form patiently. Don't press hard and don't smudge with your hands. Just use the pencil tips. When you're done, step back again, evaluate, fix what needs fixing. Now, step number 3 is the green layer. Why green? Because real skin has subtle green undertones. This layer helps reflect that and gives the skin a natural glowing look. Use these 4 green pencils and layer them right over the grayscale, except for the eyes, hair, and clothing. Again, step back and make adjustments if needed. Now, step number 4 is the dead color layer. This stage uses muted skin tones. It's called dead color because the portrait will look flat and lifeless for now. Cover the skin areas, but leave some of the green visible in the shadows. This will create depth and interest later on. Now, step number 5 is the developed color. Now we bring it to life. Use soft pinks, light yellows, white for highlights, and black for deep shadows. These will enhance both saturation and contrast. Be gentle, use a light touch, take breaks, and view your work from a distance. This stage requires patience and control. It makes all the difference. Now, step number 6, the final touches. At this point, the painting looks complete. Now stop, let it sit for a day, come back with fresh eyes, and look at it not as a technique exercise, but as a piece of art. And ask yourself, do I like it? If something bothers you, fix it. But don't ask others for feedback at this point. You're the artist, trust your vision. Well, that's all I have for you in this video. I hope this helped and maybe gave you a few ideas to try in on your own work. If you enjoyed this, hit like, leave a comment, you know the drill. See you in the next video.